Theatrical productions have occurred in middle schools and high schools for many years. Evelyn Sherman, or Eve as she is more affectionately known, creates her own middle school production in Barry Lyga's Boy Toy. Accomplishing each of the steps that are needed to put on a play, Eve executes her mission almost flawlessly. Step 1. Choose a play. In a middle school or high school, the producer and director choose a play that fits their students. In Eve's case, she chooses a play that is perfect for her purposes, titled The Sexual Abuse of a Minor. Step 2. Cast the actors. Once Eve has established her production, she must carefully choose actors who will help her to achieve her goal. The main character must be a young teenage boy who can be easily persuaded and admires his teacher. Josh is perfect for the part. Eve also cast the role of Josh's parents. The role of Josh's parents is incredibly important because these people need to be aloof and distracted in order for the production to work. His parents are two people who disagree about how to parent Josh. His mother is focused on her new job, too focused and fulfilled to find it strange that Josh is spending so much time at his teacher's house. Eve initially auditioned Josh's parents by seeing how they react to Eve when she takes Josh home in a snowstorm after he misses the bus. They are the perfect choice. Finally, the last critical character that is cast is Eve's husband. He must be a man who is in the picture, so as to not raise any suspicions, but he cannot be someone that Eve has a passionate and deep relationship with. George fits the part perfectly, and Eve can be happy with the cast that she has to work with. Step 3. Set the scene. In middle school and high school productions, directors must envision the stage and put their ideas into action in order to make the play possible. The audience must be able to look at the stage and see a situation where something is going to be happening. Eve sets the scene by creating a fake project for Josh to work on, which makes him feel important and tells the audience that they will be spending a lot of time together. With the foundation in place, Eve then chooses the setting of her classroom initially, but then she moves the research to her home. The setting changes from professional to intimate, and the audience of the play understands how Josh and Eve's relationship will make that change as well. Step 4. Rehearse. In order for any production to occur, many rehearsals need to happen so that the actors know exactly what is expected of them. In play rehearsals, directors tell the actors where to go or what to do when they say certain lines. This is called blocking. All of the evenings that Josh spends at Eve's house allow her to show him exactly how he should be acting. She gives him strategies and tips as to how to engage in sexual activity. Early on in the training, Eve's body becomes a mystery that Josh wants to discover. She also encourages Josh as an adult. She directs him to feel certain emotions by telling him exactly what he needs to hear to be under her spell. She grooms him in the same way that a director grooms his or her actors on stage. She does things such as spreading her legs apart while sitting on the couch or ruffling Josh's hair that excites his emotions. She begins to turn him against his parents, letting him do things such as sip her glass of wine as long as he does not tell them. This secrecy will work in Eve's favor when the abuse continues. Additionally, Eve makes Josh jealous. She leaves the Happy Trio video in her DVD player, reminding Josh of her intimacy with George. Josh then begins to picture himself with Eve doing what the people in the video were doing, which is helping him to envision the production that Eve is putting on. Step 5. Execute the production. Eve can now fully put on her production because she and Josh and all of her characters have had plenty of practice in their roles. Josh trusts her and loves her, and he will do anything to please her. He has also become aware of his sexual desires, and he knows that Eve can fulfill them. As both a director of and actress in her production, she uses everything that she has taught Josh to take their relationship to the next level. The dominant character that she exhibits in the play is a foil for Josh's more timid and inexperienced character. The two make for a perfect match for sexual abuse. Step 6. Receive the audience's reaction. After Josh's experience with Rachel in the closet, his sexual abuse is leaked to the world, and the town obviously disagrees with what has been going on. The town can use the Marxist lens to realize that Eve does not obey her social obligations as a teacher. She should be professional and act appropriately, but instead she uses her power to seduce Josh. Eve's production is both inappropriate and illegal, and as the play's producer and director, she will face consequences. Step 7. Read critics' reviews. Once a show has been performed, critics review the production. The critics in this situation are the judges and lawyers who evaluate the case. Eve's review is not positive. She receives a jail sentence. After the production is over and the show is closed, Josh is able to escape the fantasy that he was living in while he was with Eve. Josh is so caught up in the production of this fiction play that he has lost touch with reality. When the play ends, Josh begins to move on from his abuse, but it will take many, many years to undo the damage that Eve has done.